What's up, guys? It's February 26th, 2025. Had a pretty cool day in the markets. I think it's cool because a lot of the things we're talking about are starting to come together. Think about how about this one. Think about like how I talk about the trend line breaks and higher lows. Like one, pullback, like two, and what type of trend line break did we get? We got the higher low. So there's three types of trend line breaks. Swing, pullback, new low, swing, pullback, recent low, swing, pullback, higher low. That's the worst option for the Bears. With that being said, so you guys can see how this is a trend line break higher low on a bigger time frame, probably like 15, 45 minute. And then we zoom into what we got today, and we got the same exact thing. So these 3 days, right? 1, 2, 3, higher low. 1, 2, 3, pullback, higher low. So I was like, wow, that was a cool example of how price action is fractal. 1, 2, 3, higher low. 1, 2, 3, higher low. That's not the best one for the Bears. The Bears definitely want a new low. But on the daily chart, we've had 3 legs lower. I was more bullish today, and I was looking at the daily chart. I realized this is the first trend line break, so could be a leg two, leg one, pullback, leg two. And there's also multiple legs here as well. So leg one, pullback, leg two, pullback, leg three, into support. I think it's an interesting time because Bulls have a good case to buy the range lows. They bought the low here, they bought the low here. But Bears have a good case, which from a setup perspective, I like to trade 3 bar micro channels. So price action is fractal. I'm looking for a pullback in a short. Obviously, this is a daily chart, but this was the 5-minute chart. That's what I'd be looking for. And they did get the pullback. So this broke the prior bars high by at least 1 tick. So that's a pullback. They won pullback like two. Now we already saw in the 5-minute that this is a higher low. Bears want a new low, swing low. But not to say they don't get a new low in the days to come. I think there's a lot of momentum here. Gap here, gap here. This gap got tested today, and it sold off. Also, kind of testing the breakout point. What is this low here? 60, 24, 50. 60, 23.75. So there's like a 3 tick difference between this breakdown point and today's high. Daily chart. That looks kind of crazy. Rally, deep pullback, rally, non-new high, deep pullback, rally, non-new high. So Bulls got, what is that? Higher lows. Higher, low, lower high. No. Bulls got lower highs 3 days in a row, and then they had this trend line break. Tried to rally out of this. You can call it a flag, you can call it whatever you want, but the price was consolidating. Tried to get a rally, went more sideways, sold off to the other end of the channel. Something like this. I don't really trade channels like that, but just so you guys can see what I'm looking at. So here's a good breakout. Shallow pullback, test the breakout point, sells off. Then we get a breakout below the EMA. Good breakout, good enough for a second leg. Second leg here. We have a gap up testing the prior day's swing lows. I'm trying to think what this candle gapped up this here and reversed down, sold off for 2, 3 legs, like one pullback, like two, pullback, like three, or like one pullback, like two. Nonetheless, it created a wedge bottom, and then we rallied, testing bar one's breakout point, and sold off. Strong sell-off. What we're getting later in the trend. Look at the pullbacks. This pullback, kind of shallow. Okay, strong breakout. Pullback testing this breakdown point. Another breakout, and then this pullback's deeper. So the bulls are trying to get more. I don't know what you want to say. More bars, I guess you could say. There's more bars underneath the EMA. This trend line break. Well, obviously that's today. That's yesterday. Oh, that must have happened on the overnight session. when was today's high put in? 820. Oh, okay, so right around here. Pretty sideways overnight session. Sell off, testing the breakout point here. Double bottom rallied and then sold off, testing down here. Yesterday I talked about how like there was this sell off rally, sell off, sell off, sell off rally, sell off, sell off rally, sell off. Yesterday too, sell off rally, but then there was no sell off at the end of the day. And then to look at today's price action was a continuation from yesterday. I was a little bit more bullish. I was long sitting above here and I saw 30 and popped out around there, and then I shorted 38 and I got out on 69. I think it was like around the tail of 70, but I know it was 69's level. That's like 1230. Oh no. Maybe it was 69's level. Maybe it might have been 72. I got out pretty close to 1230, so around 69's level. Okay, so yesterday we had to sell off, double bottom, wedge bottom, however you want to call it. We rallied for the rest of the day. Leg one, pull back leg two, pull back leg three, sideways price action, double top, sells off for 3 legs lower for the bears. Leg one, pull back leg two, pull back leg three. Bar 60 is testing bar 35, and then it rallies, second leg trap. Leg one, pull back leg two. Bulls get a failed breakout with 72, sells off. Small rally at the end of the day. Bar one today is a bear bar, so it's leg one. This must have rallied and sold off. Bar two, bull bar. Bar three, bear bar. I was watching this bear bar, it sold off and then rallied back. So there's more buyers at the EMA than sellers. Something different from the last few days because sellers have been working. Bar five, strong breakout bar. If you're short, I think you'd have to get out at bar five because it's breaking out here. You could argue it's a failed breakout, but it's not a failed breakout. And then you see, excuse me, I said bar five. I'm gonna say if you're short on bar four, I think you need to get out. You see bar five, that's follow through with, now we have a bull gap here. So short limit order bears a trap. Bar six sells off, rallies back. This is the first leg. So leg one, pull back leg two, pull back leg three, shallow leg three. Any leg past leg two is probabilities favor more price action. Excuse me, more trading range behavior. Oh, okay. Bar five, bull bar. Bar six, sells off, breaking. My numbers are all backwards today. So we have the breakout, bar six, second leg, bar seven. It makes a new high, but sells off. So what I mean by that is makes a new high, sells off back here. Bar eight, sells off, and then rallies higher, and it broke the so leg one, pull back leg two, pull back leg three. That's climactic. 8, 9, 10. 9 and 10 look like good looking bull bars late in the rally, not including yesterday's price action. I'm counting this as a range, so leg one, pull back, leg two. Since this goes below the tick of the prior bar, that's the start of leg three and leg three. And then within these 3 bars, leg one, pull back, leg two, pull back, leg three. There's a tail here, so that's telling you bears are shorting bull bars and that something could be happening. This was a small tail, so there's more bull pressure, but now there's a tail here. Bears are shorting here. They could be getting trapped, and trading range behavior could be coming. This is the first pullback into the EMA since the 20th. So that's not 6 days. I think we had a weekend involved. 4 days below the EMA. First pullback to the EMA, sold off. Sellers, there's a tail here, so there's bears below these bars. 11, 2-bar reversal on the third leg. 12 looks strong for its second leg down. But then you could say this is all one big leg and this is a trend line break. If this is all one big leg on a higher time frame, we could say 10-minute because this is a 10-minute pullback. So let's see something actually. So that's what I'm trying to get at. This is the first bar 6 on the 10-minute time frame is the first reversal, so it got bought. Then you go back to bar 5. Now you can see how this is one rally, bar 10, bar 11 and 12, first reversal, it fails, it gets bought. Bulls get a new high, but then it's climactic price action because we can see on the 5-minute it's 3 legs. Leg one, pull back leg two, pull back leg three. within this price action, kind of hard to read, but leg 1, pull back, leg 2, pull back, leg 3. And there's way more legs than that. I kind of summarized those legs. I did a leg 1, then this is an opposite bar, leg 2, pull back, 17 breaks this trend line, so leg 3. And then, so now we have, this is a third leg, this is a third leg, this is a third leg. Bears are shorting. There's a lot of tails, so bears are shorting. Tail here, tail there. I think it's best to get out of longs, definitely around here. 22, 23, 24, 25, 4-bar microchannel. Not the strongest, it bounced off the EMA. 26 ends up being a pullback, testing this high here, 23, and it sells off, creating a leg 2. Leg 1, pullback, leg 2. Or you could say leg 1, pullback, double top, leg 2, 30, goes 1, take pass, bar 25. 2-legged pullback for the bulls, leg 1, or 3-legged, leg 2, sells off, leg 3. Bulls try and make a new high, fails, 34, leg 1, pullback, leg 2. 36 is an in, 36 not an inside bar, goes 1 tick higher than 35. Nonetheless, you see 37. I think you got to get out of longs. 37 is starting to break out below the EMA, higher time frame, first pullback. Good bear bar for 38. That's where I got short. 39, small pullback. Leg 1, pullback, leg 2. 40, 41, 42, all good bear bars closing below the EMA. But look left. We've had a lot of bullish pressure, and there's tails here, here, and here. Creates a bear flag. I think this leg is strong to get its own second leg, and it does bear breakout. 48. I like this. Leg 1, pullback, leg 2, pullback. Excuse me. Leg 1, and then it gets a pullback here. Another pullback by the bulls. This creates a higher low. That's a breakout. So I think this is a good short. 47. Breaks out 48. Pullback. First pull. So 48 strong to get its own second leg. 49 becomes its first pullback, and that you see the momentum continue down. Leg 1, pullback, leg 2. 56 breaks the trend line. Creates a third leg. Leg 1, pullback, leg 2, pullback, leg 3. 57 is almost an inside bar. It's not the best, but I think it's safe to get out here. I saw this and thought we'd make a new low, but then I had to get out here once I saw 68 because that's just not good. I was okay staying through this. I was okay, and then 68 was like, no, it's not what I wanted to see, so I got out around this low. Because I wanted to see 66, 67, and then 68 can keep going down, but that's not necessarily what happened. So a lot of third legs down here. Leg 1, pull back, leg 2, pull back, leg 3, pull back, leg 4. You could say 48's the breakout, and there's a limit order bullish trapped here. Leg 1, pull back, leg 2, pull back, leg 3. Trend line break. Opposite bar starts at leg 2, then trend line break started at leg 3. 57 bull bar. I think you start thinking about getting out of shorts. 58 sells off and reverses higher, trapping bears. Definitely after this 3 bars here, that's a 3-bar bull channel. So if your premise is bear trend, I think it's safe to get out of shorts there. I didn't get out because I thought this was the first touch would lead to a new low, but it led to a higher low, which is you only have 3 trend line breaks. Leg 1, pullback, new low. Leg 1, pullback, same. That's the same low. Then leg 1, pullback, higher low. So we got the higher low option today. That happens on all time. That happens everywhere because look here. Leg 1, trend line break, pullback, leg 2, new high. So that's the best for the bulls. The bulls got leg 1, pullback, new high, or they could have got the equal high, or the third option they could have got the lower high. So it happens all the way. Like, so this option they got the higher high. Here's another trend line break. Here, trend line break. They only have 3 options. It's new high, same high, higher low. Here, you could argue 81. What is the high of 81? 76. Bar 76 is high is 59, 80, 25. Okay, so this went up by 3 ticks. So you could say they got the best option is a new high. That's also 3 legs, leg 1, pullback, leg 2, pullback, leg 3. Weak. Let's see the overnight session. Oh, dang. What was that? What the heck? Must have been news. Actually, we don't even trade news. So what happened here? At the higher low, we don't know if it sold off first or not. Oh, that's a 1 minute chart. Okay, well, so it sold off, rallied, sold off, rallied. So yeah, that's the day. We can go over the gaps real quick. There's a gap here. Trapping limit order bears. They can short here and short there and get out. On this, they'll break even, so it sells off. They buy back shorts and then it starts in the rally. Another swing high. That limit order bears get trapped, but they get out pretty within 3 bars. So that's not the best gap. Rally, we get a bear gap. Trading range behavior gets closed with this bar. Another bear gap gets closed with this bar. And then we start to get bear gaps that stay open. We get 3 bear gaps that stay open. I think that's good enough for a second leg down. And you see that around here at bar 48. First reversal, no gaps here. So this is a pretty weak bear leg. There is a gap here that didn't get painted for some reason. That's a weak gap though. It's a weak gap because it starts with a bull bar. So we want to see 3 bear bars. Like this is a strong gap. Bear, bear, bear. This is bull, bear, bull. This gap gets tested here. We get 2 gaps down here. Trading range behavior means close. These gaps get closed, and they get closed, and then it starts to rally. So this was a good limit order buy. This was a bad short. This was a good limit order buy. I started to swing up. And let's talk about the measured moves real quick and call it good. That's the breakout. You could just go 1-to-1. That's not met. I like this. I like to measure them from the pullback. So that's where the move starts. Even if you don't get in there, it's not the market's problem you didn't get in. Where, like, if you're measuring from here because that's where you got in, okay. 2 things on that. If you're gonna measure this breakout, there's 2 ways you can do it. You can go for 1-to-1 of your risk. So you enter here and your risk happens to be the same size as the breakout. That's fine. And that's what you should be doing, at least 1-to-1. But if you're like, oh, I missed the pullback, I'm still gonna go for it. And like, you could put your stop down here. I guess what I'm trying to say is I just like to measure below the pullbacks because that's where the second leg starts. The second leg started on the bar 6 low, so 1-to-1 was met. So what I mean by that is, if you bought this bar, the measured move started down here, and you don't get out here, you're technically asking for like 1.5 for this measured move. That makes sense. Anyways, let me know if it does in the comments. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. So then we have another 4 bars here. Below bar 8 is a start. Put it below 12. That's not met here. You put it for the stop order, not met. Then we have another measured move here. Trading range behavior. Put it to the top of the pullback. And yeah, that's met. That's a pretty nice one. Top of the pullback's actually up here, but you know what I'm trying to do. That's pretty nice. Then we have this big range breaking out 36, 37. 1-to-1's met pretty quick, and then this leg has enough momentum to get its own second leg. And look at that, 1-to-1 right away. 56, and 56 lines up with the third leg down. So I think that's a pretty good trade to hold. Below the pullback, 1-to-1's met, 1.5 bars met. All right, guys. Hope you had a good one. Thanks for tuning in. I'm starting a membership video this month, next month, and there's going to be some pretty in-depth trading, or it's going to be talking about the market cycle, breakouts, why I do what I do, and how to turn it into a system. If you guys learned something, hit the follow button, share the show. Don't be a hoe. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for your support. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.